Let's talk about this secret that's being revealed. In Isaiah the 47th chapter, in the 4th verse, this secret that's being revealed is becoming clear. It's clear. He say, as for all redeemer, in Isaiah 47:4, as for our Redeemer, Yah'S is his name, the Holy One of Israel. I want to make it clear on who we are talking about. We are talking about the Elohim that our forefathers worship, the one that our forefathers loved and called on in the time of trouble. He say, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughters of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the lady of kingdoms. You will no longer be called the greatest, as Muhammad Ali used to say. You will no longer be called the greatest nation in the world, the best. You will no longer be called that great lady that took care of her children. You will no longer be that great nation that everybody looked up to and wanted to emulate and wanted to make sure that they go to you first before they do anything else. You will no longer be that great lady that the world is looking after. He said, I was wrought with my people. I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thine hand, and thou didst show them no mercy. Didn't show them no mercy. No mercy upon the Creator's people, but caused them to suffer. He said, upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. It didn't matter whether it was young or old. You treated the Most High's people worse than any animal on this earth. No mercy whatsoever. Old men, old women walking down the street and showed them no kind of respect. The Creator said, for this cause, you're gonna pay for what you did. It's saying, thou said, I shall be a lady forever. I'm going to rule forever. I'm going to be in charge forever. I'm going to be a lady forever. So that thou dost not lay these things to thy heart, neither did thou remember the latter end of it. You didn't even consider it because you thought you would be on top forever. You thought people would be running behind you forever. He said, therefore hear now this. Thou that art given to pleasure, that dwellest carelessly, that says in thy heart, I am and none else beside me. I'm the greatest and there is nobody else beside me. I'm the greatest country in the world. That's what everybody say. There is none beside me because my power is above everybody else's power. There is nobody else that has weapons that I have. There is none else beside me. He said, I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. And they shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorcery and for the great abundance of thine enchantment. All of this is going to come upon you because of what you do and what you practice. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, can bomb a nation and kill thousands of people, and look at it as being nothing. Look at it as being something that they have to do. You know, it's amazing to me. We get America's story, but we don't get the people that they are hurting story. As they would say, what if the lion told the story of the hunter? How would the story be? We only get the hunter's point of view. But what if we got the lion's point of view? We only see what this nation wants us to see. But all of this is finna come out in the open. Because what does this nation say? He said, thou hast said, none sees me. Nobody see my dirty works. Nobody know what I'm doing. But he said, thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it has perverted thee. And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. You done put it in your mind, in your heart, that there's nobody else equal to you. But the Creator see you. And don't think that he's not judging the world. Not only is he judging you, but he's judging us. In our response, he said, therefore shall evil come upon thee, and thou shalt not know from which it rises. Evil done come upon this country, and they don't even know how it got here. All they know is people dying. Not only are Europeans dying, but black folks are dying. Because the Creator said judgment is coming upon the earth. They don't know where it's coming from. They don't know how to cure it. And mischief shall fall upon thee, and thou shalt not be able to put it off. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. The Creator is bringing all of this desolation, all of this punishment upon the world. And they have no idea why it's happening. Why is all of this happening? And I'm going to tell you why. Sometimes pride. Sometimes we can just think that we are better, or that we are more than anybody else. And because of pride, the Creator would have to show us. You know, and religions are like that. Religions say that if you don't teach the way I teach, you're going to hell. Religion teach you that I'm better than you because I serve a deity that is greater than your deity. We have never considered or even thought about the fact that the Creator said that he created man in his image. But what have we done? We have allowed our masters to tell us how to worship our Creator. So what does the master do? To keep you oppressed, to keep you down. The master tells you, you got to serve my God. And if you don't serve my God, you're going to hell. And then he make his God in his image. He make his God white with blonde hair and blue eyes. And of course, when we sit and then tell you that this is the Son of God. But it messes with your mind, because now that man that he said is the Son of God, if his son is white, then God got to be white. So now the only thing we can picture is that white man being in the image of the Creator. And for a generation, we have lost the relationship that we supposed to have with the Creator. And we done lost that relationship because we done forgot how to identify with the Creator. We don't realize that the Creator is in everything. The Creator is in the air that we breathe. The Creator is in the trees that we see. The Creator is in the sun, the moon, and the stars. We see the Creator. We say, look at the greatness of the Creator. When we see a hurricane or a tornado, we say, look at the Creator work. But somebody who don't have that understanding of the Creator, they say, look at Mother Nature. Somebody who don't have an understanding of the Creator, when they see the coronavirus going on, they say, look at the devil at work. But when you understand that the Creator is spiritual and he's in everything, you say, look at the Creator work. Because we know that the Creator is in everything. He's in the good and the bad. And when you see the Creator in everything, when you look in the mirror and that person looking back at you, you can say, look at the Creator. But the way you look at the Creator, you have to put the Creator's word in you. And when you put the Creator's word in you, then you can see the Creator in you. And that's the same way it was with Moses, because Moses was in the likeness of the Creator, and the Creator saw him in Moses. He said, he's most faithful than all my house. It don't matter which one of the children you looked at, Moses is better than all of them, because Moses, when I see him, he does everything that I say. And that's the way we have to look at the Creator. We have to look at a bigger picture than some man. We have to see the Creator in everything and understand that the Creator is one. And there is none beside him. And whatever we see and whatever we do, it's the Creator. When we see the children playing in the street, that's the Creator. When we sitting on a lake fishing and looking at the greatness of the waters, we can say that's the Creator. Because we have to learn to be spiritual and see the Creator in everything. Not in what man wants us to see the Creator as, and that's in the image of our enemy. We cannot allow him to identify our Creator that small, because he's greater than that. And then people who exalt themselves because they looking at the Creator in a small way, they can say, well, my God is better. My God is the greatest. And I'm going to tell you now, if you don't follow him, you're going to hell. And that can make somebody say, because my God is greater, I'm better than somebody else. If you don't look like I look, you are inferior to me. Because I'm better. I'm more important than you are. I do everything that my deity tell me to do, so I'm better than you. And Job was in that situation. Job was in a situation where he felt like what he was doing was better than anybody else, because I do everything that the Creator tell me to do. Job say, I go out, I try to feed the hungry, I clothe the naked. I do everything that's right. I pray to the Creator because I know if I pray to him that everything gonna be all right. But I prayed to him and I done lost it all. I done lost my children. I done lost all of my wealth. Here I am, I'm on my sick bed. Why is the Creator doing me like this when I do what he tells me to do? And Job wanted somebody to answer him why. And sometimes we don't understand why, because we don't see the Creator as being big enough. We have him in a box and we limit the power of the Creator. In Job, the 11th chapter, in the first verse, it says, then Zophar, the Naamite, the Naamathite, and said, should not the multitude of words be answered? Look, all of the stuff you don't say it. That need to be answered. That has to be answered. And should a man full of talk be justified? Man doing all this talking. Won't you prove what you're saying to show that you're right? Should thy lies make men fools? Make men hold their peace? Just because you are saying something, should I hold my peace? Just because you saying that, does that make it right? Just because somebody tell you that somebody is your Lord and Savior, does that make it right? If somebody tell you that they rose on Sunday morning, does that make it right because they say it? When thou mockest, shall no man make thee ashamed? For thou hast said, my doctrine is pure. And I know we done heard that a lot. What I'm saying is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And I am clean in thine eyes. But oh, that Yah would speak and open his lip against thee. Oh, that the Creator would speak and tell you the truth. And that he would show thee the secret of wisdom. Let the Creator show you the secret of wisdom. That they are double to that which is. Know therefore that Elohim exacted of thee less than thine iniquity deserve. You know the Creator have helped you more than what you deserved. The things that he done did for you, he didn't have to do it, but he did it anyway. Can thou by searching find out Elohim? Canst thou find out the Almighty unto perfection? Does anybody know everything about the Most High? And I'm here to tell you that none of us know everything, but we try to learn as much as we can.
Hallelujah.
It is as high as heaven. What can thou do? It's deeper than hell. What can thou know? Something that's higher than you can ever get and deeper than you can ever get. How can you learn about it? The measures thereof is longer than the earth. So I don't care how far around the earth you go, it's still further than what you can get. And broader than the sea. If he cut off and shut up and gather together, then who can hinder him? Who can stop the Most High from doing whatever he want to do? Because he's greater than great. He's better than good. So who can stop the Most High when he want to do something? And I'm telling you that nobody could. Then Job had another conversation. He had a conversation with Elihu. And Elihu got Job straight. In Job, the 33rd chapter. He got Job straight about the things that you have to do. Because we can't think that we are better than nobody else. Because we are not. All of us are in this together. And we can either go up together or we go down together, but we have to be together.
Yeah.
Elihu saw Job and decided to straighten Job out. And when he talked to Job, he let Job know the way you thinking is just not right. The way you're thinking is making you come short of what the Creator wants. So in Job, the 33rd chapter and third verse, it say, my words shall be of the uprightness of my heart. He say, in other words, what I'm about to tell you is coming from my heart. And my lips shall utter knowledge clearly. In other words, he's going to speak plainly to Job, what Job can understand. He said, the spirit of Elohim has made me, and the breath of the Almighty has given me life. He's telling Job, I'm just like you, Job. The Most High made me from the dirt just like he made you, and put the breath of life in me just like he put the breath of life in you. If thou can answer me, set thy words in order before me and stand up. If you can answer me, if you can tell me what I'm about to say to you is wrong, then you can answer me. And you can stand up and tell me I'm wrong. He said, behold, I am according to thy wish in Elohim's stead. The Creator is not talking to you right now, so I'm going to talk to you. I'm here instead of him. I also am formed out of the clay. I'm just like you. I'm made out of dirt. He said, behold, my terror shall not make thee afraid, neither shall my hand be heavy upon thee. He said, I'm not going to speak harsh to you. I'm not going to be heavy on you. But I'm going to make my point to you. Surely thou hast spoken in mine hearing, and I have heard the voice of thy word, saying, I am clean without transgression. I don't have any sin. I haven't done anything wrong. That's what I done heard you say. I am innocent, neither is there iniquity in me. Now you got to be powerful to say you don't have no iniquity. And Job was saying, there is no iniquity in me. And for anybody to be able to say that, they either stuck on themselves or they think that they are so good that they can't do nothing wrong. And I done talked to a lot of people that think they can't do nothing wrong. Everybody else wrong, but I'm right. That's what they say. He said, behold, he findeth occasion against me. He count me for his enemy. This is Job. This is what Job had been saying. The Creator done found me an enemy, and I haven't done anything wrong. He put my feet in the stock. He make it all my paths. He said, behold. Listen what Elihu say. He said, behold, in this thou not just. You not right. What you saying, you just is not right. He said, I will answer thee that Elohim is greater than man. You can't understand that the Most High is greater than you? And you think that you haven't done anything wrong? Why dost thou strive against him? Why you want to fight against the Most High? For he giveth not account of any of his matter. He don't have to give account to nobody. What he do it. And who gonna stop him? For Yah speak once, yea twice, yet man perceive it not. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon man, and slumbering upon the bed, then he opened the ears of man and sealeth their instruction, that he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from man. See, the Creator would give it to man in a dream or in a vision so he can take the pride away. And Job had a lot of pride because he was thinking that he could do nothing wrong. And let me say this. Job feared the Creator. Job loved the Creator. But when you get to the point where you think you can't do nothing wrong and everybody else is wrong, then it becomes a problem. Because you have made the Creator small now. He said he keepeth back his soul from the pit and his life from perishing by the sword. The Creator would keep you from hurt, from harm, from danger if you learn to trust in him. If you understand you can't search out the Most High. You can't learn everything it is in the Word about the Creator. He's deeper than that. And until we are able to see the Creator in everything, we can never get to the next level. One example of being able to see the Creator in everything. Elijah could see. He can see the Most High whoop up on the prophets of Baal. He could see the Most High whooping up on the prophets of the other deities. But when it came time for his own life, Elijah was afraid of a woman. Because he couldn't see the big picture that the Most High wanted him to see. He could only see that small picture. So what did he do? He ran. A man who had witnessed the Creator in his greatness ran from a woman. He ran from Jezebel, fleeing to the mountains. And then when he get there, a question is asked him by the Creator. The Creator say, what are you doing here? Why are you here? Why are you running? He wanted to know why Elijah was running. Elijah said, I'm the only one that's serving you. See how pride works? And that's what a lot of our religions do. They make you think you the only one. It's just me. I'm serving whoever you're serving. I'm the only one serving Yah. I'm the only one serving JC. I'm the only one that's doing it the right way. Everybody else is wrong. I'm the only one serving Allah or Buddha. Because we have counted the Creator as being short. He's not big enough. So it's either my way or the highway. So Elijah, what are you doing here? I'm the only one, Yah. He said, all right, Elijah, come here. I want you to go with me. Took him up in a cave. Had a great big wind to go by Elijah. He said, Elijah, what do you see? Elijah I see the wind blowing. He said, okay. Brought an earthquake by him. Elijah, what do you see? Just an earthquake. Then he brought a fire by him. Say, Elijah, what do you see? Tell me what you're doing here. It's just some fire. Then a still small voice. Creator told him, say, Elijah, I tell you what, you going on back. Because I'm going to tell you something. I got 7,000 that has never bowed down to Baal. Don't you never think that you're the only one. And by the way, when you go back, I want you to change out the king of Israel and the king of Syria. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to put Elisha in your spot since you don't know who you're talking to or what you're doing here. We have to understand that the Creator is bigger than what we think.
Hallelujah.
We have to learn how to put the Creator in a vast ocean of things to see. Because He's bigger than we'll ever be. There's no searching of the Creator's understanding. In fact, look at Isaiah, the 40th chapter, and the 25th verse. Because I want you to see the big picture. So in Isaiah 40 and verse 25, it says, to whom then will you liken me? Or shall I be equal, says Yah? Who you gonna liken me to? Who you gonna make me equal to? And a lot of us try to make them equal with JC or with the Holy Ghost. They say all three make one. But the Creator say, who you gonna liken me to? You gonna liken me to a man? Really? You gonna liken me to a Holy Ghost? Who you gonna liken me to? He said, lift up your eyes on high, and behold, who has created these things that bringeth out their number, their host by number? He calleth them all by names. By the greatness of his might, for he is strong in power, and not one fell. Look up and see the sun, moon, and stars. Look at all of the planets and tell me where there's anybody who's able to create all this. I know they try to give credit to JC. They say he was there. You was a liar and the truth is not in you. Because nowhere does it say he was there. I'm dealing with facts. It doesn't say it. You can put them there all day long, but it doesn't say it. And if it doesn't say it and you say it, then you're lying. He said, why sayest thou, Jacob, and speak, O Israel, my ways are hid from Yah, and my judgment is passed over from my Elohim. Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard that the everlasting Elohim, Yah, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding. The creator doesn't get tired. And you can't search out everything about the Most High. Because you can't understand, you can't even grasp everything about the Most High. There are just certain things you just don't know. But the beauty of it is, if you want to know, there is a way you can find out. And the way you can find out is by learning his commandments. Learning about his covenant that he made with his people. Because he tells us in Psalms 25 and verse 14, he let us know exactly how you can find out about him. He said, the secret of Yah is with them that fear him. If you fear the Most High, you can get the secret of the Most High. And he will show them his covenant. That's what you will get when you fear the Creator. When you fear the Creator, you will learn his covenant. Amos 3 and 7 also tell us something that we need to know, because he's talking about his prophet. He says, surely Yah Elohim will do nothing, but he revealed his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. So if you want to know about him, it's right here in the book. If you want to know about this coronavirus, it's right here. If you want to know about the 400 years of us being in America, it's right here. The Creator didn't leave none of it out. Now, the things that he did leave out about a son by the name of JC, Emmanuel, or Yahshua, or whatever name you want to call him. One of the things he did leave out, he told you what you can do with that. In Deuteronomy 29 and 29, he told you exactly what to do with them. Because we don't understand. We don't understand that if it's a secret and Yah didn't want us to know it, then that's his secret. But if he revealed it, then it belongs to us. So JC was the greatest secret in the world. I mean the greatest secret, because the Creator didn't even speak about him one time. Not once. We like to inject him in the scripture, but he's not there. We like to put him there. But that's not how the Creator operates. But the Creator tells us in Deuteronomy 29 and 29, he said, the secret things belongs unto Yah'S Elohim. So JC, that must be the Creator's secret, so that belongs unto him. But those things which are revealed belong unto us and to our children forever. That's what belongs to us, the things that he revealed to us. That we may do all the words of this law. That's what the Creator wants us to do. He wants us to do all the words of this law. That's what he have revealed. And we don't want to do the things that he revealed to us. We want to do all the secret things. Stuff that he haven't revealed. Well, why is this saying this? Well, why this say that? Well, if the answer not there, then that means he didn't reveal it. That's his. That belongs to the Creator. We only dealing with the things that the Creator revealed. And we don't want to add to nothing. We want to keep it just like the Creator gave it to us. That's the only way we can get to know the whole Creator and not the limited things that they want us to know. We got to look at the big picture. That's why in Deuteronomy 12 and 32 it say, what things soever I command you. The Creator say, whatever he command you, observe to do it. Research it. Look it up. Thou shalt not add thereto, nor diminish from it. See, we like to do a lot of adding and a lot of taking away. But the Creator say, don't add to it. So when you interject JC name in something, you add. Because the Creator didn't put it there. He said, don't add nor diminish. Why am I going in this direction? Because I want you to see Yah in everything. I want you to see his power in everything. Now let's bring it up to today. When we see what's going on around the world, we see the coronavirus, we see the deaths, we see the suffering of the people, including our people. We are being hit hard from this virus. And a lot of the reason is because we have rejected the words of the Most High.
That's right.
But we are being hit hard. A lot of people are being hit hard by this virus. And the Creator let us know why. He tell us why. In Isaiah, the 24th chapter, he let us know exactly why. He let us know exactly what this virus is about. What is this great revelation that the Creator is showing us? Do we understand the revelation that's taking place now? In Isaiah, the 24th chapter, 5th verse, it say, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, and broken the everlasting covenant. So the earth is being defiled because the people have broken the everlasting covenant. He said, therefore has the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. The ones who are dwelling in it are desolate. In other words, they are held guilty. Therefore, the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men are left. Because the Creator has found us guilty. That's right. We are guilty. So since we are guilty, let's repent. Let's ask the Creator for forgiveness. The Creator not only said that America and the world was going to be judged, but he also said we was going to be judged. So in Joel, the 3rd chapter, let's look at this judgment that the Creator said that he's going to put up on the earth. Because he said he would judge the earth. In Joel, the 3rd chapter, in the 1st verse, it said, "For behold, in those days and at that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Yehudah and Jerusalem." He said, I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my inheritance Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. The Creator say he's going to bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, to the valley of decision, to the valley of judgment. And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that they may drink. And you know, during slavery, there was a whole lot of things done to our people. He said, "Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine? Will ye render me a recompense, compensation, or compensate me? Will you?" He says, "Swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head. For what you had to do with it, I'm going to make you pay." Yes, there were people in Africa that caused us to go into captivity, who was a part of it. Because you have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things. The children also of Yehudah and the children of Jerusalem have you sold unto the Grecian. You the one gave us to the white folks, that ye might remove them far from their border. He said, "Behold, I will raise them out of the place where I have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Yehudah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off. For Yah has spoken, the same thing you have done, I'm going to do it to you. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty man. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears, and let the weak say, I am strong. Get your weapons ready. Get ready for the battle. Assemble yourselves and come all ye heathens, and gather yourselves together round about. That'll cause the mighty ones to come down, O Yah. And let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I set to judge all the heathens round about. The Creator is going to judge all of them. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get ye down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. And we know that their wickedness is great toward us. How can we be 13% of the population and more of the people dying from this disease unless it's a design thing that they are doing? our people are not getting the services that everybody else is getting. It says, multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of Yah is near in the valley of decision. The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. Yah also shall roar out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem, and the heavens and the earth shall shake, but Yah will be the hope of his people and the strength of the children of Israel. So shall ye know that I am Yah, your Elohim, dwelling in Zion, my holy mountain. Then shall Jerusalem be holy, and there shall no strangers pass through her anymore. There will be no more strangers coming through her. Talking about taking the Creator's people away from their land.
Hallelujah.
The Creator is going to judge this nation. But not only is he going to judge this nation, guess what? He's going to judge us. Because whether we know it or not, all of us are not going to make it. Only those who fear the Most High is going to make it. And I hope we understand that. In order for you to make it, you have to fear the Creator. Look at what Amos 9 and 8 tell us. Because we have to fear the Creator. In Amos 9 verse 8, it said, behold, the eyes of Yah are upon the sinful kingdom. The eyes of Yah is upon this nation. And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. Save in that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, says Yah. The Creator said, but he's not going to destroy the house of Jacob utterly. But this nation he's going to punish to the fullest. For lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations. You know, when I was a little boy, they used to have that flour and they'll put it in the sifter and get all the trash out of it. And only the good gonna make it through. And that's what the Creator say he's gonna do. He's gonna sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in the seed. Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. Notice what he said. All of the sinners of his people will die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. Who want to say the evil is not going to overtake them? But the Creator let us know, yeah. Unless you are serving the Creator with all of your heart and with all of your soul, as they say, Houston, we got a problem. But there's going to be a refining of Yah's people, where we're going to have an opportunity to serve him the way that the Most High wants us to serve him. Look at Zechariah. Because we have to understand that the Creator wants us to be a certain way. And unless we are the way that the Creator wants us to be, then we have a problem. In Zechariah, the 13th chapter, and the 7th verse, it says, awake, O sword, against my shepherd, against the man that is my fellow. The Creator said, awake, sword, against my shepherd, against my prophet, against my leader, and against the man that is my fellow, says Yah of hosts. Smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered. And I will turn my hand upon the little ones. If you smite the shepherd, you can get to everybody, because the people are going to scatter. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, says Yah, two parts therein shall be cut off and die. 2/3 of the people are going to be cut off and going to die. But the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined. The Creator say 2/3 is going to make it, where it's not going to be any problems. They're going to be refined. They're going to be made to serve the Creator. And will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people. And they shall say, Yah is my Elohim. There's a day coming where we're going to serve the Creator the way that the Most High wants us to serve Him. And it's only going to be a remnant that is saved. There's only going to be a remnant that's going to return to Israel. Everybody is not going to make it. In Isaiah the 10th chapter, and it will become clear in the 20th verse. The Most High is going to make it clear. In Isaiah 10 and verse 20, I want you to understand the remnant is going to return. And it said, it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, in such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that spoke them, but shall stay upon Yah, the Holy One of Israel in truth. We're not going to stay up on this man, but we're going to stay up on the Most High. The remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty Elohim. We are going to return to Yah. For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return. The consumption decreed shall overflow with righteousness. For Yah Elohim of hosts shall make a consumption even determined in the midst of all the land. The Creator is going to make a determination in this land who's going back to the land that He promised to our forefathers. And only a remnant is going to make it, but we're going to have to serve Yah. That's the thing that we have to put in our heads and in our minds, that we got to serve Yah. And unless we understand that, then we're going to have a problem, because the Creator is going to dwell in the midst of us. He's going to be in the midst of us. And if He's going to be in the midst of us, guess what we have to do? We have to learn how to be righteous. We have to learn how to serve Him. In fact, the Creator tells us in Zechariah, the 2nd chapter, and we're going to go to the 6th verse. He let us know that He's going to be in the midst of Zion, and Zion is Israel. Zechariah 2 and verse 6, it say, ho, ho, come forth, or up, up, come forth. There used to be a saying, up, you mighty race of people. And that's what the Creator is saying to us again. Up, up, come forth, and flee from the land of the north, says Yah. For I have spread you abroad as the four winds of the heaven, says Yah. Deliver yourselves, save yourselves, O Zion, that dwelleth with the daughters of Babylon. For thus says Yah of hosts, after the glory has He sent me unto the nations, which spoil you. For he that touches you touches the apple of His eye. The one who have touched you has touched the apple of the Creator's eye. For behold, I will shake my hand upon them, and they shall be a spoil to their servant. And ye shall know that Yah of hosts has sent me. they're going to know. They're going to know. We're going to know that the Most High is with us, that the Most High is in the midst of us. He says, sing and rejoice, O daughter of Zion, for lo, I come, and I will dwell in the midst of thee, says Yah. And many nations shall be joined to Yah. There are going to be many nations coming to the Creator in that day, and shall be my people, and I will dwell in the midst of thee. And thou shalt know that Yah of hosts has sent me unto thee. And Yah shall inherit Yehudah, his portion, in the Holy Land, and shall choose Jerusalem again. Be silent, O all flesh, before Yah, for he is raised up out of his holy habitation. The Creator has raised up and come to his people. But it's something you have to do. It's something you have to understand. You have to understand that Yah's word is going to be forever. And you have to understand Yah's word. And you have to do Yah's word. In Isaiah, the 40th chapter. And we're going to go to the 6th verse. This is what I want you to understand. And this is what you have to do. Is keep the words of the Most High. And that's just putting it plainly, putting it blunt. You have to keep the words of the Most High. Isaiah 40 and verse 6 say, the voice said, cry. And he said, what shall I cry? He said, all flesh is grass, and all the goodliness thereof is as the flower of the field. He said, the grass withereth, and the flower fadeth, because the Spirit of Yah bloweth upon it. Surely the people is grass. The grass withereth, the flower fadeth, but the word of Yah shall stand forever. That's the thing we have to remember. That the Creator's word is forever. It ain't going nowhere. We can try to change it, we can try to fix it, but his words are not going anywhere. And as I get ready to leave you, I want to leave you with your responsibility and what you should be doing and what I should be doing. Because this is the secret to your salvation. This is the secret to Yah. In Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, and the 13th verse, he said, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yah and keep his commandment, for this is the whole duty of man. For Yah will bring every work into judgment. Everything we do, he's going to bring into judgment. Whether with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. He's going to bring in every secret thing that we do, whether it's good or evil. And the Creator is going to make a judgment. And we want the Creator to make a judgment on the good that we do. So we want to make sure that the good that we do outweigh the bad. And when we do bad, let's ask for forgiveness and ask that the Creator forgive us, because that's the only way that we are going to be blessed. And that's the only way that we're going to truly understand the secrets of the Most High. I want to thank all of you for listening, and may the Creator continue to bless you and keep you. Hallelujah!
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 Praise the mighty Yah.
Praise the Almighty Yah.
Yah is righteous.
Yah is right.
Yah is holy.
Yah is holy.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah!